And if you don't know about this room, these are our Shoot 270 rooms. We can shoot any direction in here. There's only 3 things in this room you can't shoot: that floor, that wall, or me.
Yes.
He comes in a close fourth.
All right, we're heading into the Glock store now, getting ready to have my indoor range experience. Come along, let's go. Let's check to see who's looking for me. Nashville has been awesome so far, by the way. Let me just say that. All right, we're heading in now. Let's see. All right, we're at the Glock store. The Shoot 270 experience are about to get started. I'm very excited. I got my holster on outside the waistband, my P320, SIG P320, and let's go.
So you're good to load her on up.
All right, and I've never done like this inside like this before.
Yeah.
I've just been in indoor range.
Yeah, a little different. Granted, this is not a normal indoor range by any stretch. Just to check out grip and trigger pull.
Okay.
And then we are gonna work draw, and then we're gonna work shooting multiple targets.
Oh, okay.
Alright, and holster. So draw, name it that guy.
Okay.
So we want to get that hand up as high as it can. That one looked pretty good.
Okay.
That's gonna wrap around. So get your left hand on there. Perfect. So this is pretty good. We're gonna roll it up a little bit higher. Yeah, there we go. So what that's gonna do is that's gonna lock that wrist up. That is also going to get you physically higher on the gun. And the higher up we can get, the less leverage it's gonna have.
Okay.
So we wanna get that nice and up there.
Okay.
Let me check around on the other side. I don't know if your fingers will reach. No, they will not.
Oh, yeah, no, like that.
So some people like to put that up in there and kind of lock it in.
Yes. Just a little snug. That
Yeah.
actually might be helpful because I find this slips
Yeah.
as I shoot.
I used to have that before I did that.
Okay.
So some people do that, some people don't. That's not a right or wrong thing. That's kind of your hand size will dictate that.
I know. And then what about, is it supposed to be this elbow should be bent and this one straight?
Yeah, both of them are going to be a little bent.
Okay.
So if I've got an arm straight,
Yes.
the recoil just goes straight down, bone to bone to bone, straight to my shoulder.
Right.
So I'm going to bend them pretty much evenly, just a little bit. So bring it up to 100% and then just back off like 5%, a little bit of a bend. And it's kind of an outward bend like that. You can see that these are equal.
Oh.
So if I have something,
Straight and then.
yep.
Okay.
Now there's another little part to this. So aim at whichever target you dislike the most.
Did I just like this?
Yeah.
Yes, okay.
Cool, so we're gonna crack that outwards just a touch. Perfect. Now when it fires, it's going to try to lift up.
Yes.
And what you're gonna feel is it's going to try to bend that wrist.
Yes.
So there's a little tendon in both of these wrists right here. You can see it on me.
Yeah.
If you tighten that up, it's gonna lock that joint up so it can't lift upwards. Feel that?
Yes.
Now you wanna do that in both arms. A lot of people tend to do it just in the right arm.
So both arms.
So, now, a lot of people also tend, that's probably the worst phrasing I could have used. A lot of people tend to tighten up their whole arm
That's
like
exactly
that.
what I'm doing right now.
Yep, but you can isolate out just that little bit. So I'm gonna try to lift this up. And you feel that right there?
Yes.
So,
Okay.
there we go. There we go. So you can feel it's not slipping as much and the sights are coming back pretty much where they came from.
Right.
There we go.
Yeah.
Cool. So holster on up, and we're going to talk about some other stuff. So stance helps. It's kind of the least important factor. So realistically, we can shoot just like this, relatively fine. But it does help if we're not.
Sure.
So it's fairly simple. A little bit widened out. step forward with the left foot, and basically we're just gonna lunge over that foot. So we want our body weight, you wanna feel your body weight in those front toes.
Okay.
Because if we are, now if we're shooting one shot at a time, it doesn't matter at all. But if we start shooting quickly, like one shot, cool. 6 shots, all right, we're gonna start getting pushed backwards.
Okay.
And if your center of gravity is back behind you, if I'm just standing flat, it's a little bit back here, then it's really easy to kind of get both backwards.
Got it.
So kind of just put as much weight on those front toes as you can. Pretend to have your hand get out. I'm gonna push you back. And we don't want those. There we go. So you feel how I can't push you backwards.
Yes.
That's pretty much it.
Okay, very good. Okay.
For really tall guys, they generally, from what I've seen, get really out there. Like they're all the way up here. And they usually bend their knees to get a little bit closer to the ground, a little bit shorter. The closer that center of gravity is to the ground, obviously, the more stable it's going. Which is one benefit you'll have out of the gate. So if it's problematic for you, it's not necessarily something that's bad, but for some people it can be a big pain in the neck. So that is something you can do in practice, and it eventually just takes over so much that you don't even need it anymore.
I love it. That's great practice.
We're just gonna try to match that rhythm.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So kind of say that to yourself. Just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. A little bit of bend and roll it forward a little bit. There we go. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There we go. All right. That was a shot now down in the 6s. We got 5, so we got 5s and 6s.
Okay.
Down from 9s.
Yes. Okay.
So,
sorry about that.
some people, you've got generally 2 types of shooters, and they're hilarious opposite ends of the spectrum. You've got some people who can shoot really, really fast naturally.
Yes.
They can't hit anything.
Right?
And then you have some people who aim way too much. They can't shoot fast. So we're working from that end of the spectrum for you.
Yes.
So, for you, what we're just gonna do is keep setting rhythms that we're gonna try to match. And I don't want you to worry about the sights at all for this.
Okay.
We're just gonna try to get comfortable shooting faster.
Got it.
And we'll build the accuracy back into it if needed.
Got
So
it.
we're just gonna get comfortable shooting faster now.
Yes.
So give me 1 second to set another rhythm here.
I started way fast and then slowed down.
Yep. So we're gonna try to keep it steady that whole time. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ah.
Oh, it's something.
Cool.
What happened? Yeah.
Misfire. You're good. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ah.
Dang you. Had an awesome day. Awesome. Thanks for a good time. Thanks for a good time, Blackdoor. Thanks for a good time. That was so fantastic. It was awesome. I can't say enough. I wish I had more time. It was only an hour. I wish it had been 2 hours would have been perfect. But even within that short period of time, I learned a lot. Got here a little bit early. The people were really welcoming. Asked if I had any questions. We were looking for anything, but then specifically, where we're coming from. Like, they really tried to understand their customer, which I appreciated, and just really interactive and personable. Very personable staff. So if you have a chance, if you're in the area, you can stop by the Glock store here in Nashville, near downtown Nashville. Just pop in and see. And if you can take a training class, do that. Evan was awesome, but I know that there are other instructors that train as well. And so do yourself some good and get some training in. Training you can never have enough of. You can never have enough training. Okay? So I'm signing off. I'm gonna find something good to eat here in Nashville, and I will see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.